.0.
This is .0. Today I am going to go through metal miniatures, specifically knights. These can be Arthurian knights that would be seen around the round table, or they can be knights that would be Crusader Knights. I'm going to start off with, how about this guy here, since I started the video off showing him. Obviously a lot of armor on these guys and full face helmets. This guy's got a true to history axe, obviously meant to penetrate armor, which is actually really cool. Now these guys are going to be armed and well defended and ready for battle. These are your hack and slash kind of guys that we're going to be going through today. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, so next one here looks like a guy that's got some kind of some plumage or something on his head here. Obviously tons of plate mail. You're going to see a lot of plate mail today. Two-handed sword. Really cool, actually. Let's see if my camera can zoom in on it for you there. Okay, we probably got 30 figures to go through today, so quite a number of them. We're getting into fighters and all, those kind of things. The next one will probably be paladins, regular fighters. I'm not really sure. I've got a group of maybe evil heroes, so to say, and they're mostly going to be evil fighters. Definitely plenty of metal miniatures to show you yet. In fact, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 75 or 100 of them, if I had to guess. This guy looks like he'd be more of a Crusader Knight, don't you think? Oh yeah, what do we got here? So we got an eagle on his shield. I don't know, maybe Roman? Could be? I don't know. Looks like some kind of a demon skull or some kind of a skull right here on this axe. Actually a really cool axe too. Okay. Well, you know what? We did start with this guy. How about we'll come back to him? Obviously, he looks like a Crusader Knight to me. Like Knights Templar. Really tall. Look how tall this guy is. Probably a little bit too tall to fit the right proportions, but really neat battle hammer or warhammer, however you want to call it, with a big spike on the back. Looks like a big tower here, like truly a Crusader Knight. Yeah, really cool. But look how... Oh, wait a minute. Let's look at his shield. That's really cool, too. Really unique piece, actually. Now, I don't know. This would be pretty cumbersome to be wearing on your head, to be fighting with, but still really cool. Okay, again, we're just going to keep on moving forward. Obviously, a guy with full plate. Lots and lots of armor. Heavy. This is a pretty small piece. Who makes this? Looks like a Ralpartha. Got something on his shield here. Maybe another kind of Crusader type idea here. Cross maybe of some kind here. Almost like a Knight of Malta type of symbol here. Okay. Alright, let's move on to this guy here. Now my goal is still to keep going through these at a pretty quick pace. Just so that you stay entertained and have fun with it. But get an idea of what we've got, Grenadier here, it looks like a little bit of a different metal. Can't really tell what's going on up there. Got a lot of, it's almost like an armored cape, which doesn't really make sense, but here, I'll get out of the way so that can zoom in for you. Alright, how about another one with a pole arm here? Is that guy? You know what? This is a unique piece now that I look close at this. I just realized this. So look at this. He's got the pole arm, and I was looking at this helmet. It almost looks like teeth right here, right? Well, watch as I tip this up and look at his feet. It's almost like they're claws on the end, aren't they? Yeah, I can't really tell. Yeah, anyway, might be. And how about I'll put this up like that so you can see the back. I can't really tell who makes it. Maybe a Grenadier? I'm not really sure. Okay, keep moving here. Got a guy with just a bunch of notches. I thought it was going to be a flamberge for a second, but it's not. Lots of armor. What do we got on his shield? Got just a hand coming down here with a sword, right? Point to the end. That's kind of cool. Kind of a thick cape on him. How about this next guy? A little bit of a bigger, heavier piece for sure. My guess is this is probably a Crusader Knight. Just looking at him here, well, look how thick this base is. Keep turning here. Yeah, just to kind of re-emphasize the idea here. Does look like a Knight of Malta kind of symbol on the front of his shield here. Dang, a lot of, what is this here? I don't know what you would say that is. I guess a cape. Okay, keep moving forward here. Definitely more of a Knight of the Round Table kind of image here on this one. Really cool helmet. Two-handed, what, hand and a half sword it looks like. What is this, like a bird or something? I think this is a bird with wings coming back. Something here, but it almost looks like it turns into a snake right here on the end. Surely that's not how it was designed, but it does look like little teeth there. Let's flip this over and see if we can get a better idea of what's going on here. You know, it kind of still does, doesn't it? Like a bird here. Hawk or an eagle maybe. But then it keeps going. Maybe that's just a piece of metal that wasn't supposed to be there. I don't know. It's still a pretty neat piece. Okay. How about this guy? Looks like another guy with a cross on his shield. So maybe a Templar Knight or a Crusader. Looks like this was made in 1987, but I can't tell by who. Guy with a mace. Got a little bit of discoloration in this metal, but I don't think it has a lot of lead in it. All right, let's go with this one next. Looks like a true Arthurian type knight with a unicorn helmet. You know, the unicorn is a symbol of Christ, as odd as that might sound to you. And of course this means like third eye enlightenment, kind of the same thing as like a cyclops, kind of symbolizes that same thing. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing with his hand here. Let's look at the sword. Oh, I see, it's just a... Let's flip this over and see if we can get a better idea of what's going on here. So the mane kind of coming down here, if you can see it. Yeah, not sure, like I said, what he's intending to do with that hand, but yeah. Okay, let's keep going here. Pretty unique piece, though, with the unicorn like that. Definitely a full plate metal. I mean, look at the helmet. That's awesome. Look how much that protects his neck. Absolutely beautiful. Here, I'm going to get out of the way so this will zoom for you just a little bit. And we'll flip this over. And look at the back. What do we got on his shield? Oh, these are so small. I think it's supposed to be a little dragon right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's really hard to zoom in on. And then stars maybe down the sides. Something right here. Okay, how about this guy next? Looks like he's got a really cool mace. He's got the spike on the end. And what do we got here? Maybe a Crusader type thing here, right? Something real small right there and there. Golly, that's so small I can't hear. Let me put that in the center for you so that you can see it better. I can't tell what it would be. You can't tell who makes it either. Alright, how about this guy? Now, we're already about more than halfway through this. And then we'll call this video good at the end of it and switch a little bit to a different gear. Probably do paladins next. You know, and I had to find ways to separate all my fighters into groups just because I have so many miniatures that I didn't want them all to be just in one giant video. I'd rather have a bunch of shorter videos. Okay, cool sword down here. Really big sword here. Look at the size of that. Hand and a half or two-handed sword up there. It looks like he's charging and swinging. Got a helmet on, so he made it into the group of being a knight. Could have probably fit some of the other categories as well here. How about we'll go with this guy next. As you can see, I got quite a few figures that fit even just this grouping of knights. There's going to be other groupings that have plenty of armor as well. They're going to be similar, but like I have one, we're going to do a video on heroes. Well, a lot of them are going to have a lot of armor, and could have easily been in this group as well. What do we got here? Can't tell what he's doing with his hand. Look at that cool sword, actually. The thing is knights are most of the time shown with swords, but when you look at all this armor that's so thick, and swords really aren't that effective against armor. More for show and that kind of thing. And of course, a sword is a cross, right? So it's more of a symbolic thing too. Symbolic of a knight, Christian knight. Old guy here. I recently got this piece. I don't know. Let's see if we can see anything on the bottom. Obviously, it's Ralpartha. It's obviously got lead in it because we can see the discoloration is, getting closer to lead rot, starting to kick in and getting soft. Maybe we can look at his. Looks like on his shield, another Crusader kind of thing here. Maybe another Knight of Malta thing. Pretty cool piece. I'll get out of the way. Actually, how about I'll let this zoom in on it while I'm grabbing another one. Looks like this will be a pretty good knight here. Probably meant to be an individual character of some kind. In fact, this guy could have easily fit into paladins. Probably do paladins next, and so you're going to see, like I said, a pretty good mix. And then it doesn't really matter if I got him a little bit wrong. If you don't see him in this video, you'll see him in the next one. The point is just to see all of these individual miniatures, and I'm trying to do as much as I can to not have very much repetition at all. We've got a lot of miniatures. All I care about is going through them fast and getting them out there so that you can take a look at them. Really cool little sword here. But he's got it as a hand and a half sword. Lots and lots of armor. I mean, just imagine how heavy that would be. Oh, and look, he's got, truly a axe here with the spike, and that's actually really cool. Okay. How about we'll jump into, real quick, I guess I'll show this guy in here. I just got this guy, and I don't color or paint my figures, but yeah, I somehow acquired this guy. Looks like the sword's maybe a little bit broke off. I'm not really sure. Here, I'll get out of the way so it'll zoom in. And keep on trucking here. Okay, how about this guy here? Obviously fits our theme for today. Okay. And you know what? Let's do, how about this guy next? Well, it's got, oh, I see it's the sheath on the back of his hip here that's got him all raised up. Can't tell who makes it. I don't know if you can see, he's got a really cool helmet. Flip it over to the back, and then we'll take a look at his shield real quick. What is that? Oh, I see, it's a sword here. See, it's a sword coming up, and I think it's supposed to be like it's on fire. It's all glowing around it. See if you can see that there. Alright, let's go with this one next here. Guy with a big ol' axe. Could have fit, maybe into my mercenaries. This is probably best as being a knight, but look at the size of that axe. That'd be wicked hard to swing that around, especially with one hand. Gotta be a pretty stout guy to do that. Let's go over to the back here, give you a good view of this one. There we go. Zooming in nice. I thought we'd zoom in on this. I think it's supposed to be either like a, let's see if look at my screen, see if you can see it. Like maybe a dragon's head, maybe a phoenix. I don't really know what that is. Okay, and the last one I've got for you today, a knight, a little bit different. He's got a flail, definitely all armored up, and he's got all this stuff on top here to indicate that he's a knight. Pretty good piece. Heck of a big ball. Can you imagine getting hit with that? Golly, that'd do a lot of damage. Even if you did have armor, man, that would hurt just come blasting into the metal. So, okay, so we've come full circle. How about this? Kind of like this guy that had the unicorn head on him. So we'll go back to these and we'll end this video. Again, this was meant to be just knights. We got plenty of other fighters of different classes to show you. And we'll just keep on rolling here. So be safe until next time, and we'll see you then.